Okay, I'm going to give a real quick recap of what I got here. I've got a circuit that Nikola Tesla basically inspired. I've got a lit rock salt lamp which is connected to a wall plug, USB port. There's no power source. All the energy that's being shown on the multimeter is coming through antennas basically reaching into the sky. It's wireless. 132 millivolts from nothing. Nikola Tesla was right. You can get electricity for free. But here's the interesting thing. 132, 133 millivolts. Watch what happens when I come closer to the circuit and I don't touch anything. I just come close to the circuit with the rock salt lamp. I'm closer and you can see my hand is, let me just unzoom here. My hand is around the rock salt lamp, and watch what happens to the energy that the circuit is extracting from the atmosphere wirelessly. The energy that's being produced by the rock lamp or the salt lamp, which most people don't believe in, is being absorbed through the antennas into the circuit, and my body is now intercepting that and absorbing the energy from the salt lamp, which is the coolest thing in the world. Most people don't believe in that. And here is proof. This is a multimeter reading millivolts, and you can see the numbers counting down because my body is absorbing the energy from this. It's not connected to the circuit at all. You see, no connection. Watch what happens when I step back. The energy from the lamp is now fully hitting the circuit because my body is not absorbing it. I don't know anybody that's been able to show proof of that before. I'm sure it's out there somewhere on the internet, but here it is. Living proof that these salt lamps do produce an energy that our bodies absorb. Show it to you again. The number's building up. I'm doing nothing but having my hand and my body near the circuit. And the number is counting down, which means the circuit is not absorbing as much energy, free energy, as Tesla said. Isn't that something? Now I'll pull back. I'm stepping back, and the number's going back up. Now watch what happens when I unplug this thing. I'll show you. I'm going to unplug. Now, watch that number. Isn't that something? Now we're going to sit here. I may edit out a few seconds of this as it counts down, but it'll count down to probably about 14 millivolts. That's what this little circuit is pulling out of the air wirelessly for free. It's free electricity, and with some modifications, this circuit will produce enough to charge a cell phone. I hope it doesn't take too long because I'm trying to make a short video because my last one was over 8 minutes long. But it's important to see this number stabilize so that you don't think that perhaps, even though it's very cool, the salt lamp itself could have been creating all that energy. It's important to know that that's not the case. So I'll move the salt lamp away, and we'll see where it stabilizes. And it fluctuates during the day for reasons I have no idea. I've been leaving it running for days, and the number seems to fluctuate. But it tends to go down to about 14 millivolts. And maybe this is where I should have learned to sing a little bit. I could have filled in the 18. So I just moved the circuit around and made sure the connections were tighter. So 18 is now the base, which is, okay, 17. Prove me a liar. 17, 18, 17.5, who cares? The fact is, there is a reading in millivolts being generated with no power. Nikola Tesla was right. And I'm going to stop now just so that this doesn't take 5 minutes.